Erin Christiansen and First Warning Weather, only on KGUN-9, weeknights at 10. Now, KGUN-9 on your side First Warning Weather with Chief Meteorologist Erin Christiansen.
Well, if you're like me, this heat that we've had, especially that record heat over the weekend, probably has you asking, are we there yet when it comes to monsoon? We are already tracking some of those telltale signs that monsoonal moisture is near. Now, we know that the season begins in just 12 days. Right now that the National Weather Service deemed June 15th through September 30th the actual season, but we typically have to wait until July for the rain to start and move in earnest. Around the 3rd, maybe the 4th of July, we typically reach that critical dew point level, that 54 degrees or higher for 3 consecutive days. Now, we're already tracking the dew point for you. So is the National Weather Service. And I know this is a little tough to read here, but the first 2 days of June, our dew point, average daily dew point, was in the 30s. And today it's dropped back into the upper 20s. So we're starting to dry out just a touch, but keep in mind, this is that mark that we need to be at, that 54 degrees, to really know that seasonal shift of winds has happened and that we're starting to get that deeper moisture from the Gulf of Mexico ushered in. Now, that being said, we take a look at something else, our precipitable water value. I know it's fancy schmancy name here. All you really need to know is that it is a measurement of moisture in the air. It's one of those things that we take a look at to see if we've begun to get that flow of moisture moving in. And it's really not happening just yet, but we are starting to see some of these green and blue values indicating higher levels of water across northern and central Mexico. We're starting to see that really developing here. And it's pretty typical around this time of year that we would, because that subtropical high, which is not in its monsoonal home just yet, is usually just south of the border into northern Mexico. And the clockwise flow around that does scoop up some of that Gulf of Mexico moisture, and it starts filtering its way into central Mexico. We'll eventually see that high pressure shift late June, early July, and then that is when we get that moisture moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, yes, but it gets filtered up the Sierra Madre mountain range and into southern Arizona, also up through the Gulf of California, which can filter in our direction. So the official outlook for monsoon 2013, as far as temps are concerned, warmer than normal and average rainfall. Now, that would put our rainfall here in Tucson at just over 6 inches. Our temps: 104 in Casa Grande today, 102 in Tucson, 96 Wilcox, 103 Safford, where you're now down to 99. That's what we're at right now here in Tucson as well, but 89 Oracle, 93 Nogales. Cooling off to 70 degrees by tomorrow morning for Tucson, mind you, and then warming to a high of 101 by the afternoon. Now, if even that sounds too warm for you, which, hey, it's a little cooler from the 105, 107 that we had over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, you could always head to Mount Lemmon. The folks at Summer Haven would be happy to have you there. 71 their high. 91 for Oracle tomorrow. Wilcox 96, 94 Sierra Vista, 98 Douglas, the same for you in Benson, and 100 in Oro Valley. The extended KGUN-9 on your side 7 days, showing the triple digits through Friday. Okay, all the way through the weekend. Okay, all the way through the start of next work week. Temps will simmer right around that 100 to 105 mark through most of the work week, with our overnight lows near 70 degrees. KGUN-9 on your side at 6 o'clock. We'll be right back.